What's up? What's up? So I prepared nothing, so this should be fun. Can't wait to see how this goes for my first live stream. But I thought it would be fun to just go ahead and jump on here and pull some books out of one of my short boxes. It's probably the first one that I really filled up and haven't touched in the longest amount of time. So it'll be interesting to see what all's in there because I don't actually remember for the most part. So let me go ahead and grab the first book and see what's in here. Oh man, this was a humanoid book, and this is the Virgin variant. I don't remember it being that great, to be honest. I don't think I read any more of it. And I want to say it was written by Gail Simone, and I think it was actually pretty good. It was just very tropey, you know. Where did I order what from? This one, what is this? Collapser? Hey, what's up, Mark? What are you doing right now? Are you, out at work? Yeah, so, okay. This is, Collapser number 2. It was a young animal book. I read it. I didn't really like it that much. I don't know why I have the second one. Because I also know I read the first one. A lot of people were talking about it when it started. I really don't know how it ended. I didn't hear much about it after it actually got started. So, and this is Red Mother, I believe. It's a Jeremy Hahn book. I've never read any of his work. I picked this one up on as a recommendation, and it wasn't really my thing. I hear it got pretty good. I heard it turned into a pretty decent series, but I didn't really care for the first issue. Like nothing happened. This girl, she like walked home and saw red. I don't know. It felt really slowly paced. Yeah, it is a really nice cover though. That is why I grabbed it. Aha. I believe Mark might have asked me about Animal Man recently. This is 11 and 12. I don't think I have the full run. That would surprise me. No. Yeah, that is a DC book. I don't have that many of those. Neon Future, I got a little frustrated with the letters page on this. This first issue, like, it felt really, I don't know, just like we need to make something that proves we can make a TV show starring Steve Aoki or whatever. And I read it, and then in like where the letters page would be, because this is the first issue, so they didn't have any letters at the time. Um, but yeah, the letters page, he talks about like how detailed specific scenes were because he wanted it to feel like the world was real and all those things. And like the scene he's calling out in the letters page, like has the least amount of detail I've ever seen. Like, I don't know, it felt the scene and the panel felt the exact opposite of what he was trying to say it was, and so I never really paid any attention to who is this? High Impact, I believe, or something like that. This was their first book. I think they have a couple series now. Right. I feel like I don't know. I follow a lot of people on social media and stuff. I talk to a lot of people, and so um, especially in the past, there's been a ton of books I've picked up just on word of mouth, and some of them don't turn into much, you know. Let's. Man, this is probably going terrible. This is probably the worst live stream anybody's ever tried to watch. Red Border. Okay, my story on AWA. They, I don't know. Whenever they first came out in previews, I was pretty excited. And then I don't know, like all of their books were pretty good, but I ended up dropping most of them because I don't know, they just feel very traditional, and that doesn't mean they're bad. Like, but I've really gotten into series that are kind of pushing the medium and trying different things. And I felt like in a way AWA kind of had the best opportunity. Like they have all these comic vets, and so to me, like I kind of was hoping that this was going to be those like industry vets coming out and really breaking the mold and doing something spectacularly different, and instead it didn't exactly turn into something new and fresh. It felt as traditional as the creators. I guess I should have seen that coming, but at the same time I was hoping they were going to try something a little different. Is all the technology working right on it? Do I sound okay? I don't even have any feedback. Yeah, more Red Border. I actually read quite a bit of this one, and oops, I bought pretty much all of these books from R&R Comics, Chino and Manny. And some of them I pick up at Bedrock and stuff, smaller stuff, or if I just pop in. Red Border was okay. I don't know. It just didn't really hook me a lot. I expected a lot from The Mask. This was an interesting reboot. Like reimagining, I guess. I don't know. It was a really cool concept, but it just did not like blow me away. And it almost was like very convoluted. It was hard to tell what was really going on and what was really the message. Did I even finish this series? This started out really cool. I really liked this first issue. The second one, it pulled back a little bit, but it was still really interesting. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't finish it. I know I have more than just the first one, though. Dr. Mirage. This was Valiant. Yeah. This series not like their strongest. And I didn't really read too much of that one because it got boring pretty quick. Yes. The movie was so cool. I've never read any of the comic other than this reboot, and yeah, but the movie, great stuff. It's kind of like Tremors. I don't know. Me and my family, we've always had this thing with Tremors, and I love all of them. Like the first one, it was supposed to be good, but it wasn't. And so, as it went, it turned around, and I really liked, Tremors all the way through. Like they became self-aware, so The Mask, even like the second and third ones, they get interesting because they're self-aware of how bad they are. And this is Wellington. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and Aaron Mankey, he does Lore, which is a really incredible podcast, and everybody should check that out. But anyway, Wellington, the comic, I don't know, it didn't hook me. That first issue was kind of like, I don't know, it was very tropey, so the way that it tried to hook me didn't impress me that much, and so I never picked up another one of those. Chaos and Comics, yes, I loved it. My dad showed it to me, and so that's always been like a family movie like that. Christmas Vacation and A Christmas Story. Like those are 3 family movies we watch every single year. Hey, Mark called out Comic Tropes too. He watches it too. So now you got 2 people telling you should check it out. Chris Pierce, good guy. He knows his stuff. This was kind of cool. I like the way that they handled this. It just wasn't good enough, you know? Like whenever there's so many books and so many different things coming out, this the Death Defying Devil, really cool stuff. Apparently it's you know, kind of what inspired Daredevil and they were trying to bring it back. Not with my parents comic vet. Like I love Bad Santa, but yeah, not my family. My parents are very traditional. Death Defying Devil though, cool stuff, just not good enough, you know, to continue bought, in my opinion. This one, Rising Sun. I picked this up because it was so like controversial. People like either loved or hated it, and I was like, I'm usually the guy that likes things, you know, that people hate. So I checked it out. It was awful. I did not like the art. There's no definition to it. Um, I don't know. It was like abstract in a more cartoony, unlikable way. I might like it now. I don't know. I haven't touched it in like a year. Boom. I need to finish this series here too. Sea of Stars. I think I only have the first two. Um, it was interesting. Jason Aaron. This is the only Jason Aaron I've ever read. And it was cool. I liked it. It was like a nice slow build, and I just totally forgot I totally forgot about you know, what I was pulling with that one. What are you doing? Come here. Oh yeah, just checking that. Yeah. Hey, come here. How old are you?
I'm this old.
You're 2? And when's your birthday?
In summer.
In December. Yeah, in 2 weeks. You'll be 3. Who's your favorite Power Ranger? Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What color is your favorite Power Ranger?
It probably.
Oh, what?
It probably red. Actually, it probably pink.
Probably red. Actually, it's probably green.
No, I said probably red. I said probably pink.
Oh, probably pink. Okay. So you like the pink Power Ranger? That's probably a good choice. She was a very good ranger. Who's your favorite Paw Patrol?
It was Sky, so I just love it, but I don't know what it is. It's just Sky. She every pink.
She's pink? Sky?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know Paw Patrol. Maybe Comic Vet can tell me if that is accurate or not.
Who you like?
Do you like Minnie or Mickey Mouse?
I like Paw Patrol.
Well, yeah, we know you like Paw Patrol.
So why you like Paw Patrol?
Why do you like Paw Patrols?
No, you.
Why do I like them? Well, I like them because you like them.
No, why you like or Marshall or Rubble?
Oh, which one do I like?
Yeah.
Isn't there one named Chase?
Yeah.
Chase? Okay, Chase will be my favorite because that's the name that I know.
And it's blue.
He's blue? Chase is blue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool because the blue Power Ranger is cool, so maybe all the blue team members are cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, are you gonna go play? Yes, hey, see, I know one thing. Oh, no, yeah, I don't know, like, they have, like, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse stuff, but they're not even good at discerning which one it is. And so they've never really been that hooked on the Minnie and Mickey Mouse train.
Yeah.
Yeah. She likes Bubble Guppies. She always wants to watch that. And Frozen, that's her big one, and Selena.
Yeah.
Yep. Chase is the policeman, huh?
Mhm.
Dude, that would be awesome to talk to David Yost.
Yep.
Yep. This was, let's see here. Okay. No One Left Behind. I think I did 3 issues of this. Oh yeah, not to overlook Chaos in Comics. He said not only that, yes, it was Jason Aaron, he really liked it, and then what do you say? But not nearly the best. So what is the best, Aaron? Is it his Thor run? Is that what I need to check out? Didn't he do he did War of the Realms, right? That was a big event. So No One Left to Fight. This is I like the concept. There's what? Oh yeah, there's a spider, huh? Yeah. Well, I'll kill him when I find him. No One Left to Fight was like this weird, like 80s riff on like Dragon Ball Z. You know, if Goku had run out of people to fight, he was the strongest person ever, so there was no one left to fight. And I don't know, it had everything about Dragon Ball Z. I just think that magic's really hard to capture. And so I fell off on that one because I didn't really care for it much after probably the 3rd issue. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like Dragon Ball and Street Fighter. I don't know. It just didn't quite hit the mark for me. So I think I only read like 3 of them. Southern Bastards. I've heard a lot about that. I have never read it. I don't even really know what exactly it's about. Nuh-uh. Oh, look. Here is Mr. Miracle. Everybody always tells me I need to read Mr. Miracle. I have the first one, and this is the director's cut. And I literally just need to open and read it at some point. Why don't you go play with your brother and sisters? There's the original Deceased, #1. Another book that I've been told to read, so I found a copy and still have not read it.
My sister is mad at me.
Your sister is mad at you?
And my brother.
And your brother?
Yeah.
Why?
Because is that trouble?
Oh, yeah? Because you were trouble?
No, the boy and the girls.
Oh. Okay, well, go check and see how they're doing. Whoa. All right. Immortal Hulk. This, actually, I think all 3 of these I pursued at once and still have yet. Actually, to be honest, I've actually read the first issue of Immortal Hulk like 2 or 3 times, and I've never read any issues after that, even though I really like this one. It's really cool. So, I know, I just need to follow through on that. Huh?
Am I doing good?
Oh, they're doing good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, come hang out over here.
Okay.
Here, you can sit here. Let's see.
H1.
H1.
You hold it, okay?
Well, what is that?
It's the fire.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, let me hold it.
You hold it.
This is The Life and Death of Toyo Harada, and this is a Valiant book. This is really cool. He's like a villain, and man, this is really cool. He's like a Japanese businessman, but he's also an immortal. And so at the beginning of the book, I want to say in the first one, he dies, but he's an immortal, you know? So like, and so he actually ends up retelling his life. Right? And it's got a pretty bad tick, but actually it came that way. I did not get this in great condition. I was the only one that ordered one, so there was only one in the shipment, and it got damaged pretty, not too bad, but I don't know. I think it was on the top of the box, and it got kind of crushed in. So it was a really cool series, though. Oh, because the villain, like, he dies in this first issue, and then the whole rest of the series, it's a mini series, and it's kind of him like retelling how he lives and dies, because it's the life and death of Toyo Harada. So he actually retells all the like major moments in his life that led up to him dying at that point. It's really cool stuff. And then let's not. Strangelands and Omni were both humanoid. I don't know, humanoid kickoffs, and I don't know. They just, I don't know. It felt like a boring action movie. I guess that's probably the best way to explain it. Like all the elements were there, it just didn't quite come together, and so reading the books just kind of like felt like a task. So I don't think I ever completed that.
Papa.
Uh-huh.
Look. Wake up.
What's that?
That is Nina.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay. The No Ones, I heard really good things about this. Never even read it. I don't know why I bought it. I mean, I bought it because I wanted to read it, but you know, clearly I didn't. Space Bandits, that came out at the same time as Sea of Stars, and it was another one I read like 2 or 3 books of. But I don't know why. I feel like part of these might have, no, I probably fell off of them before the shutdown, so I don't know. Space Bandits, it was okay. It wasn't like my favorite thing, so I don't know. Wasn't a bad reason to fall off. This was my first like boom book I didn't really like, which is kind of reflective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, I need to read No Ones. But yeah, Space Bandits, that's the same thing with me. Like, it was cool, but it didn't really hold me. Ghosted in LA was what's his name? Senna Grace. I don't know. It was just like, I don't know, it felt like a 90s sitcom kind of, or not a sitcom, like a 90s CW show like Felicity or something, you know, with ghosts, and not really that interesting. And so I didn't pick that up. There was people were specking Star Pig, and honestly, I never even read it. This was one of the only books I've ever picked up, just because they said it might be worth money. You know, this one, and I'm pretty sure I have like Last Stop on the Red Line or something like that. I picked them up around the same time. Everybody was saying was specking on them for no reason. They were like brand new series, and so I picked them up, and I don't know. I didn't even read them, I don't think. Excellence just didn't hook me, but I thought it was cool. It was a cool concept. It just didn't really capture me, so I didn't continue reading after the first one there. Okay, go. But I did like this cover. It's a cool cover. I like the style. And then Sandman, Hellblazer. This was, I don't know, this was a really weird read. I should probably read it again and double check, but oh, cool. Take care, Comic Vet. Anyway, yeah, Hellblazer. This was a weird read. I feel like it was kind of designed for people who knew Hellblazer and Constantine and stuff, because it kind of just like went over my head. There was a lot of cool moments, but it wasn't something that held my attention. Let's see. I bought Hit Girl. Oh yeah, here's Last Stop on the Red Line. I don't know what happened with that. I think Netflix picked this up or optioned it or something. But I picked that up on spec, and I don't think it ever amounted to anything. And then there's Hit Girl. This was a cover piece. What's up, Adrian? Pandawesome. This cover is done by Sanford Green, and so I picked this one up. Who does Bitter Root? I picked it up just because I really like his artwork, and I thought that was a cool cover. Five Ghosts, I don't know anything about. Oh, yeah? I got some Kickstarter books. Oh, wait, you know what? Hit Girl I got because I had to in order to get this one. This is the Sanford Green cover. I was like, I don't remember his style looking like that. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one was... Yeah, this has his more expressive style. Oh, yay.
That's funny.
It is, huh? Yes. Bitterroot just finished the second season, issue 10. So, yeah, that's a good one. Lost Heaven, I have not read. This is a guy in San Antonio, I believe. He has a couple of comics that I liked on online, or that I got through Kickstarter, and so that was like one of his previous series that I picked up the first one on. Yes, Bitterroot was so good. The ending to the like season 2 or arc 2 or whatever, like that's funny. Yeah, so Bitterroot, great stuff. That's funny.
Yeah.
This is Sierra Nova. They're like a small, tiny, like little self-publisher. Oh, thanks. Hill House. I remember when this was a big deal. Hill House was launching, and you know, that was a big deal, and they had all their different... This one I think is the sampler, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is the sampler. I read through this, and there was only like 2 that really interested me. And honestly, I was more interested in the prospect that I was more interested in that sampler. They talked about how Joe Hill was writing like a short story to go in the back of each book that came out on Hill House. And that actually interested me more than most of the stories, but I wasn't willing to buy them all to find out. And then I never heard. I don't know if people ended up feeling good about that one or how that ended, but whenever Hill House first started, everybody was buying every book they put out, no matter what. Graveyard Slaughter, this is a Kickstarter reward, and this is it's like an anthology piece. Cullen Bunn and a couple of other like horror creators did this, and as you can see, I've got like all kinds of bookmarks and cool stuff. It's all... the whole like theme of the anthology is like 80s, like 80s video rental places, but specifically like the horror section of that, and like the cheap horror comic, or like cheap horror films that were coming out on tape way back in the like 80s and early 90s on VHS. Yeah, that's true. Chaos came at me, but no, like I feel him. I deserve everything he had to say about it. And yes, they do. It's a very good way to build a community. Yeah. Yeah, Discord is a great way to build a community, and I don't want to say a fan base, but like people that really appreciate you and what you're doing, you know. The negatives. This is another Kickstarter reward. I have plenty of those. Steve probably remembers reading Win #1. I didn't continue this series because the first issue, and somebody since then has kind of said like, this probably reads better in a trade. And I can imagine so, because this first issue, it seemed like there was a lot there, but it wasn't enough to like hook me in and intrigue me to continue reading beyond it. And it felt, I don't know, it felt a little aimless at the time when I read it. But I would be kind of interested in just like, if it's a single, like, what is it, 5 issues? A trade version of that, I'm sure, reads pretty good. So I might actually check it out and try to reread all of that. Here's more of the AWA stuff, the Resistance. This one, this was crazy because it's like a virus takes over. Like, I mean, it's kind of like Contagion, but different. And it pretty much launched like simultaneously with the shutdown. Okay, yeah. See, yeah, Steve loved it. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Chaos. Win seemed like very decompressed, and like I didn't really get enough out of what they offered me in just a single issue. And then the Resistance. Oh yeah, it's about like a virus taking over and killing off large portions of the population. And it came out like about the same time as the shutdown and happened, and the virus came in. So I'm sure it was just like weird timing, but it made it kind of hard to read at the time. And then I think I lost track of it through the shutdown. Archangel 8. I like anything that kind of ties into like mythology, but I don't know. I feel like Christianity is such a young religion that there's a lot to be, I don't know, a lot to play with there because it's so young, as far as religions. And so anytime something kind of like takes shots at it, but at the same time, like does something interesting with it all, I like that, whether it's like action or Dogma. Dogma is like one of my favorite movies ever. I love it. I love Kevin Smith stuff. So come at me, I guess. At me on Twitter. I don't care. But yeah, I love Dogma. I think it's great. And like End of Days, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I was never the same kind of Schwarzenegger fan. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Anyway, as I was saying, as I was saying, anything that ties into religion and stuff like that. So I thought Archangel 8 was going to be really cool. It didn't really hook me like that, but it was a nice try, Interesting stuff, at least. And The Visitor, I really didn't know what I was expecting to get out of this. I don't know, like, I don't know. It just didn't hook me. It was supposed to be a big, like, mystery thriller. And yeah, right. I'll have to queue up some elevator music for next time. Anyway, yeah, The Visitor. I didn't know what I was expecting to get out of that exactly. It was supposed to be kind of like a mystery thriller, I guess, but it didn't really hook me. I never read it past the first one. I'm sure somebody can tell me if it turned out pretty good, but who knows? So yeah, I mean, first ever live stream. Like, subscribe. There's plenty of stuff going on in the live chat. And this was a blast. I enjoyed it. Felt kind of weird at first, but kind of adjusted to it. I need somebody else though. That would help a lot. Feels weird having to carry all the weight on my own. But yeah, that's everything. Oh wait, actually, there are a few more books in this short box. I think they're mostly 5 Ghosts. I think I have every issue of this. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure like Manny and Chino did an auction or something, and I bought them for, I don't know, probably like $4 for all of them or something. So I have a complete run of whatever it is if it ever turns into anything. Yeah, hey, I'm just glad people showed up. I really wasn't sure if I was going to be talking to myself the whole time, but I'm glad people showed up. So Tomb of the White Horse, this was another Kickstarter. It's like an oversized anthology. It's pretty cool. I liked it. I've read a lot of Kickstarter books that get picked up by like Scout and stuff. Yeah, everything I see now, PS5s and that MagSafe charger for the iPhone 12. Anyway, yeah, Tomb of the White Horse. It was cool, but like, I read a lot of stuff like Scout has started picking up these successful Kickstarters. I don't see that being one of those, so I doubt anybody else will ever read it. And then Warcorns, Unicorns for Hire. They're like mercenary. I don't know. I really like this. I just got the new issue because this is Garrett Gunn. He does, I don't know if anybody knows about Franklin and Ghost. Very like cool, just like weird, offbeat comedy, kind of. Franklin and Ghost, they're like a fox, and Billy Bob Thornton is going to be doing the voice. They have an animated show coming out, and Warcorns is basically like a spinoff of Franklin and Ghost, which I have all, I think, 5 issues of Franklin and Ghost. Um, but Warcorns is a spinoff of that, so it's really cool stuff. I really liked it, and so yeah, I'm excited to see. Hey, maybe that'll turn into something, you know. Since Franklin and Ghost is getting produced. Come here. Okay, well, I need to go take care of this 2-year-old. She's every time I turn around, you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, it seems like, and you know, I don't want to spend too long here after this, but yeah, it's funny to me, Xbox pretty much lost the whole last cycle, and their promise was to like kind of make a comeback, and you can already tell by the online chatter that that nobody, like, I haven't heard anybody talking about the new Xbox. Every now and then I'll see a meme or a post about somebody getting one, and even more than that about them catching on fire or whatever. But the fact that the PS5 is like so much in the zeitgeist right now, and that's all that anybody's talking about on the new console front, lets you know that this is not going to be. This is probably going to be a very, yeah. This is probably going to be a very weird, lopsided console cycle. So I wonder what Xbox will do to try to fight back against that. You know, at the end of this cycle, I wonder if they're going to try to go early with something bigger and better than ever before. Yeah, exactly, Chaos. Like, it's hard. It's kind of reminds me of like The Simpsons or Ren and Stimpy, but on a more like cosmic level or something. Like, it's kind of a weird, off-kilter adult comedy. I really like Warcorns. This one, I just got the second one, or at least one of the second ones. I think I backed like a whole set of the, but like the origins. It's supposed to tell the story of them like in basic training and stuff. So I need to read it because I do have like the digital copy just sitting here on my computer. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I need to go take care of the baby now. She's um, her brother and sister aren't interested enough in her, so now she's gonna come bother me. So this was a blast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'll have a new video up Monday morning for sure. And then I actually today, well, as of today, I have successfully scheduled another like 2 to 3 weeks worth of conversations. So yeah, so I'm gonna be talking to people. I'll go ahead and I talked to Rick Quinn today, who is a somewhat, I don't want to say he's successful, you know, up and comer indie creator kind of guy, you know. Anyway, so I talked with him. He's going to be talking with me. So I got some people lined up. I have the JD Gonzalez from Covenant Comics lined up. He'll probably be 2 more down the road. So yeah, there's things going on for the foreseeable future. So like, subscribe, comment, connect. I've been trying to use LinkedIn to kind of push a more professional story side of everything I'm doing. So, and I'm always trying new things. I did a vertical video the other day that Steve and Mark were pretty surprised by. So that was cool. That was fun. And, you know, keep watching, and I'm sure I'll come up with some other crazy new idea. So that's about it for now. Thanks for everybody for showing up, and I'll talk to y'all later.